Heavy snow swept across Axemerlitzum ski slopes, swirling in a furious squall. Moments later, the mountain cleared like the tranquil March dusting it was supposed to be, exposing the rocky peaks to the south and Innsbruck, Austria, to the east. Alan Murdoch leaned his lanky frame over his ski poles on the top of the main run, gazing anxiously at the chairlift as it dropped off the occasional skier. With the howling wind and biting snow, not many were braving the elements. Most had escaped to the lodge below for the warmth of the fireplace or drinks. Murdoch, wearing a full orange ski suit with black slashes across the arms and legs, wouldn't have been on the mountain either if it had not been for his insistent partner. He had his goggles down, and just below his thin nose, ice was forming on his skinny black mustache. He tried unsuccessfully to lick it away. He thought back to when he had watched on TV the Austrian Franz Klammer win the 1976 Olympic downhill race on this very mountain. He couldn't imagine racing in these conditions. He was a decent skier, yet still felt somewhat intimidated by the sheer size of the Austrian Alps. He was also uncertain why his partner had wanted to meet him here when the resort was about to close. He didn't have to wait long to find out. A lone skier slid from the chairlift and skated directly toward him, spraying snow up into his face. Marcus Quinn lifted his goggles and shifted one side of his mouth up to form a knowing smirk, as if life were one big joke and he already knew the punchline. He was a wiry man in his mid-30s. A good 6 inches shorter than Murdoch, his body seemed built more for the marathon than skiing. The skin on his face was taut across prominent chin and cheekbones, like his skeleton would pop through at any moment. Other than his black, waist-length ski jacket and knit watch cap, he wore khaki pants that would do nothing to keep out the wet and cold for long.